Well, my name is Norma Smiley. We live in Utah. We have 6 children, 14 grandchildren. We've been married for almost 9 years, and we both have professional backgrounds in business.
We have a dog named Duke, so white lab. He's just over a year old. I went to BYU and I got my, I went on a mission to Taiwan in Taichung and got my bachelor's degree in accounting and went into public accounting for a while and decided public accounting was a great thing to learn from, but not something I want to do my entire career. So then I went into corporate finance area and got my MBA at the University of Chicago and worked for various mid-sized companies. Ended up we moved to New York, Long Island for a while, and then moved to Taiwan, back to Chicago, then to Denmark. In Denmark, I was running a business, a Danish company that made telecom equipment. And then after that, I became CFO of a company called Zebra Technologies outside Chicago, and was there for about 7 years and then retired. And then at this point, I'm a chairman of the board for a company in Wisconsin called Twin Disc. Also work with a small startup that makes products that replace single-use plastics, and busy with family and church callings.
So I have a bachelor's degree in history and secondary education with a minor in Spanish. However, rather than staying in secondary education, I actually went into business. And I spent my career in human resources and organizational development, as well as marketing and product management. So I've worked for small, mid-size, enterprise-level companies across a lot of different industries. Microsoft, Motorola, a big Midwestern healthcare organization called Sanford, and done leadership training. I got my graduate degree in organizational leadership from Gonzaga, and that's been a good ride.
We also spent a year and a half in China teaching English, 1 year in Shanghai at a university called Tongji University, and then after that we were in Beijing in a place called Beida, or Beijing University. And that was right before COVID, so when COVID hit, we did it remotely for a year and a half.
It's beautiful. For one thing, it's peaceful, it's inspiring, and I was thinking about this question, and the word that came to me was actually hopeful. I feel like the combination of just the peaceful, beautiful environment that surrounds us, combined with the amazing caliber of students and staff members, I just feel very hopeful and optimistic.
For me, being a mentor, just being associated with young people that are here, they just have great attitudes, and they're just hungry to learn and to sort of build their careers. And it's exciting to be able to see their interests and what they're doing, and how open they are to learn new things.
For me, the best part of being a mentor, in addition to what my husband has said, is actually establishing contact with relatives here. So my family is from this Czech area, and just literally an hour and a half ago, I discovered a cousin. So that's just a side perk that is just making me smile ear to ear.
So we were in the teamwork section, and so far we've taught about delegating and empowering. And then we will talk about being a good team member. And the last thing we're going to talk about
is unity.
Unity. So we're excited about that also. So the best part about teaching young people is just their energy and their interest in building their own lives and seeing their ambitions, and also it's neat to see just the caliber. They're just really great young people, young adults, and it's just exciting.
For me, the best part of working with young adults, in addition to what Mike has said, is what I learn from them. I think we've been identified as a mentor, like, oh yeah, we can teach them something. But guess what? We also learn so much. So the fresh perspectives just improve our lives and our abilities to contribute, I think, to our communities. So I appreciate how much I learn from young adults.
And it's neat that they're from a lot of different places around the world, so you sort of hear about their lives and what they were doing and those kinds of things.
I was really touched last night when we were in the Commons area and we had 2 birthdays that were being celebrated, and it just brought me so much joy to not only see the people being honored, right, whose birthdays it is, but to hear one after another of just the happy birthday song being sung in different languages, and just hearing that joy, that collective support and enthusiasm, I don't know, just kind of made me so happy. As far as individuals that we know who would be outstanding candidates for being mentors here at the Academy, we already reached out to people even before we came here saying, oh my gosh, this is so great, you gotta do it. And we have friends who will be here in just a few weeks. So I think our recommendation would be come, enjoy the association of these wonderful people from around the world. Come see a beautiful part of the world, right? And you'll never regret it.
I think I'd have 2 things I would say. A couple things. One is there's no learning in the comfort zone. There's no comfort in the learning zone. So if you're here and you're uncomfortable, you're in the perfect place because you're probably learning something. I would also say that, shoot high. I think, there's the ability to do some great things in your lives, and sometimes you're only limited by your fear of aspiration. So keep on aiming high, and you'll be surprised about the progress that you make because of the principles and the things you're learning here.
In my past, in my life, probably the most important and long-lasting learning experiences that I've had have been, to Mike's point, when I've left my comfort zone, when I've gone to other countries and lived there and just rubbed shoulders with high caliber people from around the world. That has been quite formative in my own life, and it's one of the reasons that we were so attracted to coming here, is because every time we've left the country and spent time immersed in other cultures, we've come back better people.